Well, that's not the result we wanted or needed. I don't think it's much of a surprise that we lost to Denmark, especially after they made the semi-finals of the Euros. It was the way we lost that was disappointing. The boys didn't try hard enough. I don't think Clark picked the right team. If you want to check out my live reaction, the link will be down in the description down below all throughout the game. But there was definitely some questionable decisions in that. And it does make me have that doubt in my head. Is Clark going to be the one to push us forward? He's taken us so far and qualified for the Euros, and I gave him so much praise. But that team selection and the position selection was very confusing. I know we were down to 16 players, but surely we could have brought in like Ralston, brought in some other players who might have a bit of experience to go forward instead of playing a left back at right back. Some players out of position, like Ryan Fraser could easily brought back into that right wing back position, and we could have had a bit more going forward because he was incredible the second half. But that first 15 minutes and the whole first half in general, to be honest, was absolutely tragic by Scotland, and we need to improve going forward. We have 2 games left in this window, and that is against Moldova tomorrow and Austria next week, and they are 2 must-win games if we want to have any chance of qualifying for the Qatar World Cup. This is why I'm going to be doing my team selection for Moldova right now, and I think that we really need to change things up a bit. Not so much that the teams that we were fielding in the Euros weren't good, and obviously they were the best that we could field at that possible time. It's about giving some of these younger guys some minutes. So there's going to be an entire drastic change up here compared to the team that we've played against Denmark and all the Euros games. You're going to see quite a new selection here because we should be beating Moldova. And at least if we're not at halftime, we can bring on the other guys and try and push that forward. But some of these guys need minutes. If you do like what I do in this channel with all the Scotland content, please make sure to drop a sub down below. Leave a comment down below about who your starting 11 is and let me know if there's any changes. I will be doing a live reaction for the Austria game next week as well, so make sure you sub if you want to get up to date with that and all the other Scotland content, because there will be another starting 11 video for the Austria game based on tomorrow's game. I won't be able to do a video tomorrow because I'm off on a stag do, so I might just be posting stuff on Twitter about how that's going. All the links will be down below. So without any further ado, let's get into my starting 11 versus Moldova. Okay, so the formation I'm going to be selecting is a 4-2-3-1. I believe this is going to be the good opportunity for a lot of the younger guys to play in the preferred positions, as well as link up with most of the senior players that I have selected in the squad. So starting things off, we are going to be going for Xander Clark. Obviously won a cup double with St Johnstone last year. He's been brilliant for them and quite a bit younger than Craig Gordon. I did mention in a previous video that I want to get Xander Clark some minutes because he's probably going to be a future Scotland main #1, and I think this is going to be one of the games where he might be able to make his debut and get some minutes under his shirt as well. At left back, easy choice, Andy Robertson. No arguments there. He's our captain. He makes players play better, and he can rally them up and get a lot of motivation behind him. At left centre back, we're going to be going for Jack Hendry. Obviously made the travel straight from Belgium over to Denmark the other day, but didn't get to train with the squad, possibly why Steve Clark didn't pick him. But I think Jack Hendry is a future prospect of one of the best centre backs that we are going to have available, as well, with a lot of other people getting older. I think he made the transition from Ostend to Bruges. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. I might have heard that somewhere, but I want to know if that's true or not. Please let me know if that's correct. He's been having a great season over there, and obviously they're doing quite well, and actually he's going to get some Champions League experience. Right beside him, I was going to pick Grant Hanley, but I believe because he picked up a second yellow, he's now unavailable because he's suspended. Correct me if I'm wrong on that as well, but based on that, I'm going to be picking Liam Cooper, starting Premier League centre back for Leeds. They're going to be in the Premier League for a long time. I don't see them getting relegated anytime soon. He's been solid there for them, and he's also solid for us in that right centre back role. Over on the right hand side, I think this is the 4th time I've done a Scotland starting 11 for a game, and I've picked Nathan Patterson, and not once has he actually been the starting centre back, or starting right back I should say. I think this is going to be it. Like, this is Moldova. This is where you want to get some youth players, get some minutes, and he actually gets a starting cap for the main senior team. Obviously I'm a Celtic fan, but Nathan Patterson's fantastic. I do believe that he had COVID though, so he hasn't had that many minutes. I don't even know if he's fully available. I'm basing this off the fact that just an article I read, he should be able to play this weekend based on the rules and that. Obviously, Stephen O'Donnell's also now available because he had a weird restriction based on Denmark's rules that he couldn't travel over. But I think Nathan Patterson is available for this game, so I'm going to be picking him because I still want him to get some minutes. He's our future right back, and I want him to start playing because he's actually really, really good. The fact that Everton was in for him as well, that deal fell through. This is going to be a good opportunity for him if he does start. Over on the left midfield role, I'm going to be picking, not left mid, left centre mid. I'm going to be picking our boy Billy Gilmore. Not much arguments there. He's our best shining star for the future. He's world class, obviously winning a Champions League medal, not with many minutes, of course, but he's been brilliant. This is going to be great for him because the person I'm going to be picking beside him is Lewis Ferguson. Obviously, he's got football runs through his family. If anyone remembers his uncle scoring that unbelievable goal against Italy a long time ago, Lewis Ferguson is going to be the person I'm going to be picking beside him because I think the two of them linking up together and learning how each other plays is going to benefit us solely for the future. And this is going to be a great opportunity against Moldova, and if it works well we can also use it against Austria, although I don't see Steve Clark going for that because he plays a certain style of football. I think Gilmore and Ferguson together in these roles is going to be great for us. Over on the left, it's left attacking mid role, if I've got that right, I'm going to be picking Callum McGregor. We still have to have some senior players in this squad. We've got Cooper, we've got Robertson. Gilmore is effectively now a more regular player. Callum McGregor as well. He's captain for Celtic. He can get the guys going. And this left-hand side is going to be where most of the pressure comes from us. It's our best attacking form, although Patterson and who I'm going to be picking at right back need to learn to play off each other as well. This is going to be a good place for Callum McGregor. He's comfortable there. He scored the only goal in the Euros. He's very good in and outside that box as well as getting make good turns. And in the middle of the park, I'm going to be picking his teammate in David Turnbull, having a very successful season at Celtic so far. He's class. He's got a good football and head in him. He's got a lot to offer going forward, as well as he can actually make that defensive run as well, going slightly back into midfield. He's unbelievable at intercepting, which a lot of people don't really pick up on. He's been very good at that, and I think he's going to be very good in and around the box, linking up with Callum McGregor and who I have on the right here in, where is he, Ryan Fraser. Did give him a bit of stick at the start of the game against Denmark because he just didn't show up in that first half, but in the second half he did have our best chance of the game, although that just didn't fall right for him, and Schmeichel made a very good save. Fraser's very good. He's got a very good goal scoring record for Scotland as well. I think this is going to be where I'm going to be putting him at right in there instead of going up forward as a striker, but he can also defend a bit in that right wing back role. This is where I think Ryan Fraser is going to be playing. And another one, I'm going to be picking Kevin Nisbet as our main striker. Obviously it's very confusing right now based on who can play where, who's banned from playing matches because of COVID restrictions, who's not been able to train with the team. I believe Kevin Nisbet is also available tomorrow. If not, we can switch that in for Che Adams as well, but Kevin Nisbet is who I'm going to be selecting as our main striker. So if you like this team, don't like this team, have any changes, have any criticism at all, or any comments or any praise, please leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from all you guys who are interested in these videos. It's something I'm very passionate about. My entire heritage is Scotland. I'm born in Greenock, although yes, not the nicest place in the world, but you can't pick where you're born. This is the team I have selected for Moldova, getting a lot of these younger guys minutes, going against the Austria team next week as well, which is going to be vastly important because that is a must-win game. A draw is no good, and we're going out to Austria as well, who obviously got out their group in the Euros. This is it for today. I will see you guys next week. Have a good one, and goodbye.